Yo guys, what is going on? NumbNexus here, bringing you guys another Wi-Fi battle I had against Alex. It was on my own stream. I do stream occasionally whenever I need a Wi-Fi battle, so you should follow the Twitch. I also follow the Twitter because I do tweet out most times. Wow. Most times before I stream because my internet's not the best. But furthermore, leave down below who your favorite rock type Pokemon. That's the question of the day today. My favorite rock type Pokemon has to honestly be Tyranitar. I consider him more of a rock than a dark guy. I don't know why. I just have because he's like brown or like blue or what? Not blue. I just don't know. He's not brown. He's like a green color. Yeah, like a green rock color. It's like a mossy green color. Also, if we could just view it up to 300 likes, that'd be fan tuba duba loober ha. Now on my opponent's team, it's horribly stally. There's some stall phases in this match, mainly because of Roserade Umbreon core, Roserade Umbreon and Rotom core. And that core is really annoying. What is it? That core is really annoying. If I can get rid of the Rotom, then basically a fighting type kind of pops it. So again, the Staraptor. Staraptor is an amazing wall breaker. Unfortunately for me, I don't have it. I changed it to team just a wee bit. So it's not really that different. I wanted to just toss it in Espeon. And since I had Espeon, there was no point in having an Aegislash, and putting another wall would be nice. So I put in a Skarmory. And the one and all, I know you guys all love Rotom Wash. A lot of people hate on Rotom Wash. Don't know why. He's not that great. I mean, he's great, but not great enough to people how they explain him. Because they say that it's unoriginal to use him, which of course it's true, but I mean, he's good. So people will continue to use him. I will continue to use him, so will everybody else. But I'm not going to use him that much. So I start off with my Landorus T, expecting him to start off with just around anybody. Ends up leading off with Rotom, so that may assume that I'm going to assume that he's an offensive Rotom with Choice Scarf, Choice Specs, Trick. I go out to my Conch here. He does go for the Hydro Pump though, and I thought that I could take it just relatively well. Looking at that damage, he may be Choice Scarf, he may even be defensive, I don't know. But he does go straight up to the Mence. I don't know why. Maybe to get the Intimidate drop, but I honestly don't know why. I don't see a legitimate reason why you would go out to your Mence, your physical sweeper, right there and then. I don't know, but I'm going to go out to my Rotom though, because I know that he may go over the Outrage. Ends up revealing Draco Meteor, so maybe he's a special varianted set, or maybe a mixed set. I didn't want to go for the Volt Switch though, because I felt the Roserade is too obvious. Or not the Roserade to be obvious. Him swapping up his moveset, maybe going for like, I don't know, Dragon Dance or something, and I don't know. All I know is I did not want to stand on a Draco Meteor, so one time I teach how to take that. He just come out into his Roserade. I get free rocks now, so that Mence is now horribly crippled. Wow, I can't talk tonight. I think that Mence actually dies after next switch in from those rocks, but that Roserade is really annoying. The name is amazing, but he's going for spikes, even though I have one Pokemon that is affected by spikes, and that would be my Espeon. Everyone else is literally floating or a flying type. I don't know why I never sent in my Espeon against this thing. I feared Sleep Powder a lot, and I really brought in my T-Tar as a Sleep Powder fodder. I honestly don't know why. I could have played this match a lot better, and I guess in a way that I made it stally myself, because I could have easily came out into my own Espeon, but I did not. As I go for the crunch, I knew that he lived it, and a Synthesis is coming my way. Unfortunately for me though, he may just end up switching out though and going out into his Rotom, which I think he actually does here. He goes to the Umbreon instead, and Umbreon is really annoying. I honestly see why Nappy hates it, but at one point, it used to be my all-time favorite Pokemon. That's a fun fact. Alright, it's still one of my favorite evolutions though, but I like Flareon. I'm not Flareon life. Now he does bring out the Umbreon. I think he wants to foul play me here, and I have nobody that really appreciates the foul play. So I'm going to switch out of here and go out into my Conch, just saying YOLO if I get hit by foul play. Hell, he may even go for Toxic. He ends up going for the Toxic. I got him on that, which is amazing, but at the same time it's not, because it does rack up. I would have rather been burned, and he can just stall me out. So in a way it's bad, but in the same time it's also good. And that's what he's going to be proceeding to doing, you know? It's really annoying, man. It's really annoying how Umbreon does this, you know? It's just... But, so far no one has really lost the Pokemon yet, I think. He does switch out of here, though. He does not want to take that Drain Punch. I am going to go for any move that I want to go to. That Mence did live with the smallest amount of health, but seeing that he did not need it anymore, he just sacked it off to get an Intimidate drop and as Death Fodder. So that was a really good play, you know? I give him props to that. It was a good play. He didn't feel like stalling me out, which I'm glad he didn't. Respect on that, because had he have stalled me out, I would have probably gone nuts. He just come out to the Rotom here, though. I am confident that I can take a Volt Switch, which I expected him to do. Ends up going for Hydro and missing, which is really unfortunate because now from this range I should be able to take a Hydro Pump, but after the Toxic I definitely cannot. So I'm going to go for that Mach Punch, and it doesn't quite kill, but on the next Stealth Rock switch in it does. So he does go for the Volt Switch. I would have rather just gone for the Hydro Pump. Maybe if I would have switched out into anybody I would have done that. Hell, my T-Tar. He just got to the Mamo, though. I probably broke a potential Sash on that Mamo, which is going to be great. I do come out to the best Mamo counter right here. My Rotom Wash, but nowadays they carry Freeze Drive for this guy. He does bring out his Rotom, though, as Death Fodder. There probably could have been a better play where he brought it in as Death Fodder, but, you know, he just let it die right there. It does not give him a free switch out to the Roserade. I literally thought that Roserade was going to die from the Stealth Rock. Doesn't quite die, and I knew he was going to go for the Synthesis, so I came out to my T-Tar here. And if you guys don't know, in the sand, I can't talk, I said sun, wow. In the sand, Synthesis does not give you that much back of HP. It gives you like actually less. I think it's like 20%, but in the sun it's like 80, and regularly it's like 50. I don't know, it's somewhere around that. I don't know, the ratio is weird, but he doesn't get that much back. I know he wants to attack me here, and it's going to do a lot of damage. I think that was a crit, which it was. That is really unfortunate. Had it not been a crit, I would have been able to take this thing out right here with a crunch, but I'm not able to. But the sand is going to be able to help me out, so that's great. My T-Tar did what I needed to do. I only needed it just for the Roserade. It was really annoying. Hell, I don't know why I never sent in my Espeon. My Espeon has literally never seen the day of light, and I built this team around my Sweeper Espeon set. That's really unfortunate. He does bring out the Mega Aerodactyl, though. First time I'm battling one over Wi-Fi. People just don't realize how strong it is. They really don't. Wow. One take, you know. But he was able to take out my T-Tar, though. I'm just going to come out to my Rotom here, and I do get a free initiative on that, a free Volt Switch. Though I felt like that Umbreon was obvious. I couldn't Hydro Pump just yet, but then again, the Mamo's still alive, so I do go for the Hydro Pump, predicting that, but it does not happen. But then again, why would he come out to his Mamo? I don't know. I played really dumb there. The Umbreon was very, very, very obvious. There was no reason for me to go and do that. But here I predicted him to go out to his Aerodactyl again. Or not Aerodactyl, it was Mamo here predicting the Volt Switch. For some reason, I don't know why, I thought he was like a Scarfed Mamo this entire time. Because Scarf Mamo was a thing, and that he could just, bam, just take me out, you know? Or hell, even a Choice Band with a Superpower, that would hurt really hard. But then again, I'm worrying over nothing. I am physically defensive Rotom. So I'm going to Volt Switch out of here, and I'm going to get out of here, ignore my phone. This narration is so bad, but I'm just gonna wing with it. He did not know that I had the superpower, though, on my Landorus, which nobody ever suspects on a Landorus, just because it's not really that common. It's like a Choice Band set, it really isn't that common. Now, I knew he wouldn't expect it. He does go for the Protect. I'm gonna go for the superpower, though. He now sees it, though, and I think he actually goes out to his Mamoswine here, thinking that maybe he can take it, and no, he actually ends up predicting me to switch out, which is very false. He lives that, though, so he definitely has to be physically defensive Umbreon over specially defensive, just because I know that especially defensive Umbreon from prior knowledge cannot live an adamant superpower, and it's really annoying as he still ends up living. So now I have -2 attack and -2 8 defense, so it's really unfortunate now on my part. I can't really do much to his team now with his Landorus T. I have to get a switch out, and with this Mega Aerodactyl, I know that I can't really get a safe switch out, mainly because it's such a big threat. I do still have my Skarmory, but I think Mega Aerodactyl can learn Fire Blast or something like that. I don't know, or like Fire Fang. I know it gets Fire Fang, but I don't know about Fire Blast. He does go for the Stone Edge here to get the Hone Claws boost. That is almost going to KO me. I'm going to Whirlwind it out of here to get that Rocks damage on him, and at the same time to get rid of the Hone Claws boost. And I kind of have to stay in on this Mamo. I was going to go for the Roost. I knew he wanted to go for like Stone Edge, Icicle Crash. More along Icicle Crash predicting, or Ice Shard predicting my Lando. Doesn't end up happening. I get the flinch and the crit on top of that. The hacks was real. Didn't end up mattering at all, though. I still have a Rotom. So in the end, it didn't really matter, but I guess hacks is hacks, you know? I think this is actually a King's Rock Mamo because it ends up flinching me, my very own Rotom, so many times. So I think it was actually a King's Rock Mamoswine. I'm very lucky he missed that, because had he have not missed that, he probably would have flinched me again, withering me down with the burn. That probably would have been able to take me out, and I would have not appreciated that. I do get that Chesto Berry off, though, so he does miss the Icicle Crash. It does deserve him right. He misses it again. I missed my Hydro, but now I'm going to be able to hit it, and it's going to be able to take out that Mamo, that big threat. And with that being in check, I do win the game. I can't remember the score, but that's going to be it. So if you guys enjoyed this match, Make sure to leave that like, answer the question of the day. I know the narration wasn't the greatest, but you know, it's just nighttime. People are tired, you know. I apologize, but you know, that's how it has to be, you know. How it has to be. It's still good. So leave your feedback down below and everything down below. Question of the day, comment that down below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Favorite rock type Pokemon. And let's try and get this video up to 300 likes. I am NumbNexus, and I am out. Pip pip.
They be fine as a motherfucker. Anime pussy. Yeah, you know I stay thinking about that anime pussy. I'ma fly to Japan and get some anime pussy. Yeah, anime, yeah, anime, yeah. I wanna fuck Boma cause she got some big titties. Ash must be gay because he never fucked Misty.